Well, it's a nice looking day, and it is warm, but they're talking about much colder weather moving in on the weekend, and mixed precipitation, which could mean snow. Anyway, I got a little complication here. That's JB Weld setting up there. This was the new Spectra aluminum radiator I installed in the 81 GMC. I thought it was last summer, but it might have been a year ago last summer. Anyway, it hasn't got many miles on it. I met a semi on the patched up gravel highway over east here yesterday. Slowed down real nice, but I'm guessing that's when I got this rock in the radiator. I got home and there's antifreeze spraying out the front of the radiator, so I was a little disappointed to find that you can't solder these, or at least I can't solder them. Another minor annoyance. It comes with a little hex head plug in there for the drain. Well, that is so tight I've been unable to loosen it. This is a plastic tank, and I don't want to get on there with a long extension handle on an Allen key trying to pry that loose and crack the plastic. So it happens that the only way I can now drain the radiator is to remove the bottom hose. So that's not fun, but anyway, I'm going to let this thing set and hope that the JB Weld is going to hold. In the meantime, I got something else to work on. Everything's all set up to go, but the fields are really wet. So I'm going to hold off for a few more days. Plus, I'm supposedly going to be cleaning oats for seed next week. And that's a bit of a complication. It means I can't put my fertilizer tank in the truck until I finish cleaning the oats. But I guess it'll work out. Here we are, various spills of antifreeze on the ground. One missing radiator. So, not knowing if this radiator patch-up job is going to work, I'm going to put Plan B in effect, or at least have a Plan B ready. Get the old 71. Oh, that's heavy. See if it'll start and have it ready to roll, because if the radiator doesn't hold on the 81, I'm going to need a truck to transport fuel around at seeding time. And I'm going to have to put this camera down and hook up my cables here and get a little priming gas and see what happens. Hardest part of this job is actually getting into the truck. Well, that wasn't too difficult. The old 250 straight 6. A little bit of a cleanup. Obviously it's been sitting a few years. The box seems to have accumulated a whole lot of important junk, which I guess I'll have to disperse somewhere if I'm actually going to use the truck, but we'll wait and see how the 81 radiator turns out. At least I know this one runs. Everything seems to work. Gauges all show good. Next, I guess, start this International. Yep, clouding up. I was pleasantly surprised to look under the hood on this one and see it already has a battery in place. For anybody with a bad back will know that when you got to reach up and over a fender and then extend your arms out to drop a battery in place, it's not a good thing. I should probably clean up that terminal, but okay, as usual, we gotta prime the carburetor. I know some of you are big fans of cranking the starter on and on ad infinitum till your battery dies or your starter overheats. But since I'm the guy that's gonna have to pay the bill for a new starter, we're gonna do it the easy way. Take a little bit of gas in the genuine antique Pyroil 2-ounce oil cup from the vintage gasoline pail from the 1950s. Kind of matches the truck. Oh, I need more bench space here. Okay, that took a while. Stubborn battery bolt, but anyway, here's our ounce of gas. Alright, you probably noticed it does not idle well at all. And there's nothing new. This old Holly 1 barrel has had a problem for several years now. It's okay as long as you're pouring the coal to it, working hard, but if you try to let it idle, it just is not going to happen. Keep the choke out, keep your foot on the gas. Makes for interesting times trying to back it into a tight corner like this, but I got her done without taking the wall out or anything else. Anyway, I think that's about it for today's video. I'm going to try and get a few more things done outdoors before the weather turns bad on me. I'm going to show you my makeshift camera holder here. I had it clamped onto this two-wheel cart. Kind of handy. Puts it up about 4 to 4.5 feet up in the air, and infinitely portable. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button if you did, or leave a comment. While you're on YouTube, you might want to check out another Saskatchewan videographer, Rockin' Robbie's Roadhouse. He was good enough to give me a shout out on his channel, so I'm going to direct you down his way. He's got some good stuff there. Anyway, that's it for now. Stay tuned for more.